Sirach Study Guide Part 3. Chapters 48, 49, and 50. This study guide helps prepare you for the Logos Bible Quiz 2025. Please read the chapters thoroughly before proceeding. Let us start. Sirach Chapter 48, Overview. This chapter has 16 verses. This chapter has only one heading: Elijah and Elisha, verses 1 to 16. If you are watching this channel or video for the first time, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get more content like this. Elijah and Elisha, Sirach chapter 48, verses 1 to 16. Though this chapter has only 16 verses under one heading, let us divide that into three parts for more clarity. Elijah's fiery ministry, verses 1 to 11. Elisha's double portion, verses 12 to 14. The people's unfaithfulness and their fate, verses 15 to 16. Elijah's fiery ministry, verses 1 to 11. The prophet Elijah arose like a fire, and his word burned like a torch. Through his zeal, he brought a famine, made the people few in number, and shut up the heavens by the word of the Lord. He brought down fire from heaven 3 times. His wondrous deeds were glorious. He raised the dead from Hades by the word of the Most High. Elijah destroyed kings, brought famous men down from their sickbeds, and heard divine rebuke at Sinai and judgments at Horeb. He anointed kings for retribution and prophets as successors. Elijah's fiery ministry, verses 1 to 11, continued. Elijah anointed kings for retribution and prophets as successors. He was taken up in a whirlwind of fire, riding a chariot with horses of fire. At the appointed time, Elijah is destined to calm God's wrath, turn the hearts of parents to their children, and restore the tribes of Jacob. Happy are those who saw him and were adorned with his love. Elisha's double portion, verses 12 to 14. After Elijah was taken up, Elisha was filled with his spirit. Elisha performed twice as many signs and marvels with every word he spoke. He never trembled before rulers, and no one could intimidate him. In life, Elisha did wonders, and even in death, his body prophesied and his deeds remained marvelous. Elijah and Elisha, Sirach chapter 48, verses 1 to 16. The people's unfaithfulness and their fate, verses 15 to 16. Despite these mighty works, the people did not repent or forsake their sins. As a result, they were carried off as plunder and scattered over the earth. Only a few were left, under a ruler from the house of David. Among them, some did what was right, but others sinned more and more. Sirach chapter 49, Overview. This chapter has 15 verses. This chapter has only one heading: Hezekiah, Isaiah, and Josiah, verses 1 to 15. If you are watching this channel or video for the first time, please press the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to get more content like this. Hezekiah, Isaiah, and Josiah. Sirach chapter 49 verses 1 to 15. Though this chapter has only 15 verses under one heading, it talks more about a few more important personalities, other than given in the chapter heading. King Hezekiah, Prophet Isaiah, King Josiah, the unfaithful kings of Judah, Prophet Jeremiah, Prophet Ezekiel, Job, and the 12 prophets. Let us have a look at them one by one in the latter part of this lesson. King Hezekiah. His memory is compared to a sweet odor made from honeycomb, and pleasant music at a banquet of wine. He did what was pleasing to the Lord and was strong in the ways of David his father, as Isaiah the prophet instructed him. During his reign, the sun went backwards, and his life was prolonged. Hezekiah is remembered for his faithfulness and obedience to prophetic instruction. Prophet Isaiah. Isaiah is described as great and trustworthy in his visions. By his powerful spirit, he saw the last things and comforted the mourners in Zion. He also revealed hidden things before they happened, including what was to occur to the end of time. King Josiah. His memory is compared to a blending of incense, sweet and pleasing like music at a banquet of wine. Josiah reformed the people, removed wicked abominations, and kept his heart directed toward the Lord. Even in lawless times, he made godliness prevail. The unfaithful kings of Judah. In contrast, except for David, Hezekiah, and Josiah, the other kings were great sinners, having abandoned the law of the Most High. Their downfall led to the end of the kings of Judah, as they gave their power to others and glory to a foreign nation. The chosen city of the sanctuary was set on fire, and its streets were made desolate, fulfilling the prophecy of Jeremiah. Prophet Jeremiah. He was mistreated, despite having been consecrated as a prophet in the womb. His divine calling was to pluck up, ruin, destroy, and also to build and to plant. Prophet Ezekiel. Ezekiel saw the vision of glory above the chariot of the cherubim, a revelation granted by God. Job and the 12 prophets. Job is honored for having held fast to all the ways of justice. A blessing is pronounced. May the bones of the 12 prophets send forth new life, as they comforted the people of Jacob and delivered them with confident hope. Sirach chapter 50, Overview. This chapter has 24 verses. This chapter has 2 headings. The High Priest Simon, verses 1 to 21. Concluding Praise, verses 22 to 24. The High Priest Simon. Sirach chapter 50, verses 1 to 21. Simon son of Onias is praised as the leader of his brothers and the pride of his people. He repaired the house of the Lord and fortified the temple during his time. He built high double walls and strong retaining structures, and even had a sea-sized water cistern dug for the temple. He sought to save his people from ruin and prepared the city against siege. His appearance in the temple was majestic, surrounded by the people, emerging from the house of the curtain with a glory that could only be described in nature's finest images. Simon is compared to the morning star among clouds, the full moon at festival time, the sun shining on the temple, a rainbow in splendid clouds, roses and lilies in spring, and a green shoot on Lebanon, fire and incense, a gold vessel studded with precious stones, an olive tree laden with fruit, and a cypress towering in the clouds. This chapter continues to praise Simon further. When Simon donned his glorious robe and stood at the holy altar, he made the court of the sanctuary glorious. Standing at the altar with his brothers around him, he resembled a young cedar among palms. The sons of Aaron assisted with the offerings, finishing the service at the altars and presenting a drink offering of grape blood, a pleasing odor to the Most High. A trumpet blast was followed by the whole assembly falling on their faces in worship. Singers praised with melody, and the people prayed before the Lord Most High until the entire order of worship was completed. At the end, Simon raised his hands over the congregation, pronounced the blessing of the Lord, and the people bowed again to receive it. Concluding Praise. Sirach 50, verses 22 to 24. The text concludes with praising the Lord, "Bless the God of all, who everywhere works great wonders." God is described as the one who fosters our growth from birth and deals with us according to his mercy. A prayer is offered for the gladness of heart, for peace in our days as in times of old, that God may entrust to us his mercy and deliver us in our days. Thank you for watching this video. Please like and subscribe our channel for more content like this.